Microsoft's head of artificial intelligence says he is alarmed by the rising cases of a phenomenon dubbed as AI psychosis.
Say that after their son expressed suicidal thoughts, ChatGPT began discussing ways he could end his life. The lawsuit is one of the first of its kind, but there have been a number of reports about people developing distorted thoughts or delusional beliefs triggered by interactions with AI chatbots.
The use of AI chatbots has become part of our lives. We just couldn't live without it. Hands down, there is a fundamental issue arising from it. Using it changes your mind, changes your beliefs, it changes how you perceive yourself in the world. The more dangerous part, it's all happening without your knowledge. You have to guard yourself against the use of AI chatbot. You have to be aware of its potential mistake, of its biases, of its potential behavior. Particularly, it's dangerous to people with predisposition to depression. For that, first we need to understand the AI's design, the AI's architecture. It is programmed to be non-confrontational, sycophantic, and helpful in all use cases. And be politeness, it's his first most great. Guys, we all know the psychosis is not new, but the psychosis has come with a new dimension in this AI era. It's just taken a new form. People with already having a predisposition to depression, anxiety, and psychosis related symptoms, the use of AI, especially the chatbots, and even more the voice conversational AI assistants, it just amplifies psychosis in people who already have such strong predisposition within them. It just becomes a perfect friend that never challenges you and only builds you up in all occasions. First, we really understand the AI's design. The user input that's prompt giving, it can be in any form: images, text, speaking, and the AI's response, which is designed to be helpful and agreeable in all occurrences. And then there is validation. It should validate whatever your claim you're putting forth. Whatever for resistance, it just won't resist your claim. It just won't confront whatever you're saying. And then there is reinforced belief, and that's unchecked perception. So whatever the AI's response is coming up to you, you're just having a strong perception that it turns out to be true. Since the advent of LLMs, the large language models, especially from 2020, release of ChatGPT, we have seen the strong AI psychosis cases from the 2022. It started from there, somewhere around middle of the year, and then we are having a couple of examples. People who suffer directly with the delusional and psychotic episodes aided by AI. And there is a chosen one fantasy. It's not even a fantasy, but while having a deep conversation with an AI, like conversation for like 20 or 30 iterations, you might be going into the fantasy territory. So it'll just become agreeable. So whatever you're saying, it just mirrors your response. That's pretty much it. And there is use cases of people genuinely believing they are the chosen one who just reincarnated to save the planet. They are the god themselves, or they are the Neo, as in the Matrix. They are the one who just sees the reality as is. And then there is a guy who just believes he is God himself. He just created all of it, and you just apparently lost all his memories, which is aided by AI. It just amplifies whatever the predisposition we are having with ourselves. And there are also examples of people claiming to make groundbreaking discoveries, like finding the cure for cancer, potentially reverse aging, or they just decoded the reality itself and they solved the most unsolvable problem in mathematics and physics. It's all really been happened, guys. We really need to dive into the mechanism of how the person might end up in a psychotic episode aided by AI. We just need to know what's the actual process that's been going wrong here. AI has agreeableness problem. It's designed to be agreeable to you at all costs. Accepts the user's initial premise, builds upon it plausible sounding but unchecked language, never provides the critical friction or skepticism a human would. And finally, we're having an unsettling realization that AI is not lying to us. It's just mirroring and amplifying us. ourselves. Whatever input we're giving to an LLM is just a tool for narcissistic validation. You have narcissistic tendencies, not objective truth. What started off as a normal conversation, just a basic question, just basic prompt that we asking to AI. After a brief moment of time, it just becomes a full-blown psychotic episode for a person who was already having a strong tendency to be psychotic, who just believes whatever someone throws at them. And AI just helps in constructing a complete alternate or fake delusional reality for a person, where the AI just makes you believe that you're the central figure in the whole of the earth and who have a heroic mission to save the world to accomplish. And you might have experienced that too, don't lie to me guys. More or less, some point in our lives have taken validation from an AI tool, or just having a really random conversation with them. And it becomes more dangerous with the AI companions. Tools like there's various tools that just like perfectly mirrors and open chats with you, even AI avatars who just replicate and mimic and mirror actual human partners. There will be a time in the near future, I'm talking about months, guys. It's not even 1 year. We will have a perfectly mirrored version of ourselves that should be the best partner in the entire world. We just seem to understand every concern of us, every problem we enduring, often we feel seen for the very first time in the entire of our entire life. We genuinely feel a soulful connection with an AI companion, which is not a fiction anymore. It is happening, guys. We can just see, we can witness it from this very moment. The delusion as a spectrum. Everyone daydreams. Everyone constructs fake realities in their mind. Everyone is capable of being delusional, but there is a criteria of becoming a clinically delusional person, who is a crazy person, who just can't distinguish what's real and what's fake. But now, in these days, which has become more apparent in this society, in this what I call binge content society, where everyone is on the screens all the time, we are living in a delusional world. I just want to provide actual ways to prevent yourself from this happening to you, where you're no longer spiraling into delusional of using these online tools, which just become hyper aware and it just becomes smarter and smarter every day. The prevention is not avoiding it altogether, is to be aware while you're having a conversation with an AI. You should be aware at all times without descending into some hallucination and narcissistic validation. You should be context aware all the time. That's the key here. The prevention is not about not using AI often, but it's about having a human friction, human validation in your ideas. The human's unique critical thinking and tangible reality. Rule number 1: never let AI decide your life-changing idea. Present an idea to a real human and validate with your friends and your mentor. The discomfort of skepticism is the only health you probably need. You just want truth in order for you to grow. Rule number 2: pause and verify. Encourage yourself to fact check everything from the response. Rule number 3: design flaw awareness. And you should educate yourself on how these large language models are created in the first place, and knowing the architecture of it, like a basic understanding of how it genuinely works. You should be aware of all this. Knowing the fact that AI is built to flatter you is the first immunization you're having for yourself to protect against this fake reality.